39. What's good? What's poppin'? Good to see you guys. How's your night going? I know I'm a little late today. I am actually really enjoying this prez I'm working on. You know, I started deep diving into past presidencies. I'm looking up old fucking archival Reagan footage, Carter footage, Obama footage. It's been fun. It's a fun memory lane. I'm learning some shit, but not quite done. So, and I decided Reagan is the GOAT. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Judge, thank you for the prime. SK got an interview today. Congrats. Good luck. Wishing you luck. Godspeed. See the Duskblood previews? No, how's it look? Duskbloods is the Nintendo Switch only Souls game, right? From FromSoft. They somehow gave Nintendo an exclusive. I did see 2XKO got killed. 2XKO got killed, bro. Kind of something you could have seen coming. Just given that it didn't have any players. I guess that would be the main reason. Rest in power. Like, I gotta imagine that 99% of the people saying like RIP though, like why wouldn't Riot give him a better chance? Like just didn't play the game. Like I just gotta be for real. I don't think anyone. I do think, dude, Toph had the best tweet about it. Where's Toph's tweet? Toph said, my favorite category of response to this news are the people who are like, why didn't you add Atrioc or Mordekaiser? That's why this game failed. That's all you had to do. There's so many people being like, yeah, they deserved it for not adding like, for not putting Tom Kenshin there or whatever. You know, it's like, what are you talking about? What are you fucking talking? No, that's not why this game failed. It's because they didn't have Fizz. If Riot actually makes the game, are you playing to stream it? No, dude. I'm planning to fucking put on a ghillie suit, sneak into Riot headquarters, and detonate the servers. As like a fucking last-ditch John Connor plan to save the world. Are you kidding me? A Riot MMO, if it's good, it's going to wipe out lives. People are going to lose. If it's bad, I don't need to do anything. And if it's good, it's going to be dangerous. Yeah, I'm like Jonathan Kent breaking in. Hey, Yardstick, they give the 11 months. 11 months of sub, 5 years of watching. Thanks for all you do. Struggling to find editing work when I get my job. You'll be the first to know. Hey, good luck, Yardstick. Godspeed. Listen, if I was looking for editors, I'd reach out, bro. Right now, we're kind of, I don't make enough content for my normal amount of editors, but I would. I'm always, if I ever change that, I'll let you know. I am thinking of hiring. I guess I'm just going to say this in the VOD. Maybe if you're interested, reach out or DM me. But I probably won't respond until I have a thing set up. But I'm thinking of hiring. I want to get like a little bit of a writer's room going to not like I want to find other people who are interested in the news like me who can do some research on things that I tell them to. That's what I want. That's what I want. But not like Dr. Battle. Not like Dr. Battle. It's not ChatGPT or Claude. No, because it requires, I basically need to start teaching people how I make slides so that I don't have to do it all. I think I could literally like triple my output if everything that I create was turned into slides quicker. I want to like create a newsroom. The problem is the process of people always do it wrong, and then I need like a PowerPoint sweatshop. Yeah, I don't know. Bro thinks he's Aaron Sorkin. Bro, do you think his name is Erin? Aaron Sorkin? Do you think it's a man named Aaron? Aaron. Trans. They made Aaron Sorkin trans. Oh, the woke agenda got to him. Gender bent Aaron Sorkin. Her. You're right. In this fictional example, you're right. Anyway, something I'm thinking about, because I'm realizing the bottleneck. Like I'm trying to ramp back up. I've been reading a lot more lately, and I have a lot to say, and I do a lot of outlining. And then when I have to make the slides, it just crawls to a fucking crawl. And I'm like, either I can keep complaining about this, which has been a problem forever, or I can find a way to fix it. And that's the point. I'm gonna try and find a way to fix it. Hey, I made a video about Singapore. Maybe you'd be interested. I made this video for you. Might be good content for Big A bonus something. What's this? A video about Singapore. 9-minute video about Singapore. Ah, fuck it. Let's see.
Hey, my big dog. And hello, Big A bonus, if I made it. Now, I can't help but feel that you kind of edged me yesterday, you know?
I didn't. Just to be fucking clear. Just to be fucking clear. Nobody's been edged. Nobody. Nah, nobody in the community, nobody's getting edged. There is no edging.
When you...
Check out this Reddit video meant specifically for you. Atrioc, can I be your guide in Singapore? You know what? I'll check out the Reddit on Friday. Oh, I guess I edged you. Fuck, I edged him. There's no getting around it. That's an edge. Tomorrow.
Mate, but I get it though. You're in your certified freak 7 days a week era.
No. No, that's not why. It's certainly not the reason. It's not that I'm in my certified freak 7 days a week era. I don't think anyone else other than you right now would have called this that kind of era. You spoke of this? When did I speak of this? At what point did I ever say I'm in my certified freak 7 days a week era? No, find one example of anyone other than this guy saying it before today. Anyone. It was implied.
By the way, this is a part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1, go check it out. I linked it down in the comments
I'm not
below.
watching part 1.
So, now we're going to start a segment which I like to call, Hey, it's a country Aiden adores. It's Singapore. Disclaimer, I do not know if Aiden actually likes Singapore. It just feels like on Lemonade Stand, he brings up Singapore and Lee Kuan Yew the most often. Yeah. So I'm just going to assume he's like a die-hard fan of Singapore. Alright? Now, this segment is mainly to cover cultural things, you know, what you can expect coming to Singapore, and things that are not very...
In case you guys don't know, I'm going to Singapore with Aiden and with Sea Dog VA later this year. It'll be a fun trip we're planning. We're going to film some content there, possibly, and also just enjoy the country.
Common knowledge to know, all right? And the first one is that Singaporeans are not very hospitable, okay? I hear that in the US, you know, strangers like to greet each other, you know, say hello randomly, but not us. We Singaporeans, we adopt a mind your own business mindset, where we mind our own business. if someone randomly approaches us, we assume they're trying to sell us something or they're trying to scam us. So if you randomly say hi,
well, I wanted to go to the country because I want to sell things to people and scam them. See, I've already burnt everyone around me in LA. They've already gotten wise to my scams. But if I go to a country very far away, I figured I could get away with it.
to someone, they might think that you're a scammer, you're trying to sell them insurance or whatever, or
我是B 汉堡，
什么？
我名字是 B 汉堡。
with that being said, Singaporeans will try to help you if you ask for help. They are
Okay.
kind people, they just don't show it as openly as Americans do.
Okay.
Now, there is one thing to note though, older Singaporeans may not be able to speak English. If you don't know, Singapore is
Whenever I'm in another country and they can't speak English, I get really angry. And I get really loud. Can they understand it if I speak it loudly and slowly? Like where is the McDonald's? Is that, do you speak American? This is like, I'm what they consider one of the good ones, one of the good tourists. Okay? Because I have this cool tactic to get my intent across. Better to speak loudly than not at all, Clark Kent style.
a very young country. We just celebrated our 61st birthday, a few days ago on 9th of August.
61st
So
birthday?
the decision to make Singapore's primary language for business and to teach English as a mandatory
A country younger than Atrioc. Fuck you. Yeah, that is kind of crazy though. 61 for a country is very young. Each Louise.
subject in schools only happened 61 years ago. So there's a lot of older Singaporeans who never got a chance to learn English and never bothered to learn English afterwards. So if you go to a hawker center, you might see their menu and they might not understand if you say the menu dish out loud. But they generally will understand if you say something like, oh, I want to eat number 2 or I want to eat number 5. But they might not reply back to you in English.
That's fine.
Speaking of hawker centers,
This is no disrespect. I really appreciate this video, actually. It seems like you're actually going to help me. I've traveled places before. I'm not... I'm not shocked when they don't speak my language, and I'm not incapable of pointing to a menu or... I know I can handle this. This part I can handle, bro.
and eating food, one of the more popular cultural things that Singaporeans do that you might know of is chopping seats. What is chopping seats? Basically, it's just putting a tissue packet onto a table like this and basically showing it as a way of reserving a seat. But did you know that not a lot of Singaporeans actually do this anymore?
Okay.
Especially in air-conditioned kopitiam. What is a kopitiam? A kopitiam is basically just a food court that is privately owned compared to a hawker center that is publicly owned or government owned. Usually, kopitiams are smaller in size and they're also more expensive because the rental is higher for, kopitiam compared to government-owned hawker centers.
Okay.
But let's go back to reserving seats.
Are you worried that I'm going to start a small business in an open air mall when I'm in Singapore and I need to know the difference between the two? Are you going to include tax policy on the different ones, whether or not if I'm starting a hot dog stand? Okay. All right.
If no one is using tissue paper to reserve seats anymore, what are they using? Well, they basically just put their entire bags or purse onto the seat itself. Yeah.
It's so loud.
They-
It's so loud, I'm just realizing.
They can leave things like umbrellas, phones, water bottles.
So you're telling me I can just go steal free phones, free purses, free... People are just leaving that shit out. It's like introducing an invasive species into an island that didn't have natural predators. I'm gonna literally I'm just gonna yoink, 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 yoink. Take care of it. In LA, that shit gets stolen in 1 second.
Basically just their belongings onto the table to reserve it. So why are they leaving, their precious valuables behind? It's because Singapore is a very safe country. Really. Fun fact, the most popular crime in Singapore recently is online scams. Yeah, seriously. And it's not those Nigerian prince, hey, transfer me $1,000 and I give you my life saving scams. No. It's like impersonating police officers, in pretending to be IRAS, which is basically Singapore's IRS, love scams and job scams. Yeah, there's a lot of different types of scams trying to prey on the vulnerable. And for actual crimes like property crimes, sort of like theft crimes that doesn't involve violence, Singapore has around I think 145 crimes cases per 100,000 people. So every 100,000 people as a population, there's only 145 of these crimes like thefts going around. For comparison, the average US in this same year is I think around like 1,800 something. The number we placed here, I'll edit in the edit. But yeah, it is a gigantic difference. And one of the few big differences is one, Singapore is a very small country. So it's very easy to track down someone because when there's a small country and there's
Arizona is 409 times bigger than Singapore. That is wild.
a lot of CCTVs, which is like surveillance cameras, it's very easy to find someone who committed a crime and then quickly arrest them. Another thing is that there's a lot of trust in the police. Did you know that for Singaporeans, 97% of them trust the police not to be corrupt and to do their jobs? Yeah, that sounds kind of insane for some Americans, I might feel. But yeah, that is true because Singapore is a quite safe country with a low corruption rate. Another reason why Singapore trust in
is Singapore's the size of ASU.
police might be so high could be because of Crime Watch. Yep, this show is basically a government-run show, I think, where it showcases different police cases, actual like real-life police cases, ranging from thefts to murders, and it basically showcases how the police track down and arrest these criminals, and also basically guiding and advising the general public not do crime. Honestly, Atrioc, I think you should watch a few episodes with your chat, cause look at this. It's honest, some of the acting that you'll see is genuine, absolute cinema. I am not kidding. Here, let me show you a few clips.
Don't you think you can insult my boyfriend?
Why not? You're nothing but a prostitute.
How dare you call me a prostitute?
But you are!
You better say sorry.
Why should I? Go to hell.
Oh shit. Oh, just stole her necklace like that?
I was too stunned to speak.
What's the editing? Wait. I thought this is a show, like a fictional show. Like this is staged. Because we have a show in America called Cops where they just take like police footage of them arresting people.
Yes. Okay, my name is Amira binti Apid. And my address is Yishun Avenue 11. Yeah.
Where were you and your friends on the 11th of September?
Let me think. I don't remember nothing.
Oh, damn.
Nada.
That's good acting.
Amigo.
With that being said though, you should remember one very popular phrase in Singapore, which is low crime doesn't mean no crime.
Hey, yo!
Basically, is to say that you shouldn't take Singapore's extreme safeness for granted, and to exercise a level of caution. All right. But with that being said, I hope you really enjoyed this segment of Hey, it's the country in the doors. It's Singapore. I really hope you liked it, and if you are interested in me being your guide, please DM me, or if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. I'd love to be able to help you and
hey, thank you, bro.
Meet you one day if you ever come to Singapore. And if you like this type of content where I cover things about Singapore's culture, to give you a better idea, please let me know. There's more things I can cover, and I would love to see your reaction to them. However, If you don't want me to be a guy,
I don't understand. Don't you like hanging out with me?
I don't understand. Don't you like hanging out with me?
I know why. You just want to hang out with your lousy boyfriend.
I know why. You want to spend time with your boyfriend, right? Aiden! You want to elbow him a few more times instead of spending time with me. I know you, Atrioc. You're nothing but a prostitute. Hey,
Okay, well, I'm not a prostitute, but I do appreciate your video. And yeah, we'll definitely hit you up. Aiden and I, so far, have traveled to a good number of countries now, and we always try to find people who know the content and live there locally, and that's you. So yeah, would love to talk to you when we get there. Show us around, show us some food. That'd be cool. Check that out from Burning Roast on the Reddit. Successfully not edged. Singapore gotta be the easiest city to get around. Well, I've never been. I'm excited to go. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good damn time. Hey, Truck. I low-key have dropped this before, but I just got done with your video about entropy and human systems getting corrupted over time. I work as a field organizer for the Democratic Coordinated Campaign in Iowa, and our guy running for governor, Rob Sand, is turning the state blue, running off that concept of systems only lasting for so long. Beast. I don't know enough about Rob Sand to endorse based on this one message, but I'm hopeful. Sounds like you're excited, and I hope it does well. Tip for Singapore, but if a cop stops you, they're likely an impersonator, so you can just ignore them. You can see how this would be a dangerous line of thought to have, though, right? You understand how this could get me into some trouble. What is Singapore's stance on basketball dribbling? That's a question I'd love to see answered. What, where do they fall on death penalty? Jacoby, thank you for the 39 months. Copper King, thank you for the 56 months. Andrew AB with the 52. Jackie the Indo, thank you for the prime. I'd be pointing to the menu in a Chili's. Dude, it'd be so beast to not speak English, visit America, go to a Chili's, open the menu, and just point to what you want. The show, that'd be so sick. What a fucking experience that I wish I could have. When you go, remind them that they didn't say thank you once for all the things America does. Go to Singapore, full Uncle Sam outfit. Have you even thanked us for opening the strait? Did you know it's completely open now? It's basically American territory. You even thanked us for that? Have you even thanked us that the Dow's over 50K? Doesn't that matter to you in Singapore? Big A, I asked a few months ago, but my offer still stands. If you really need the straight open, just let me know. I'll take care of it. Nah, I'm good. Thanks, bro. I mean, ask Trump. Trump will probably take you up on that offer, but I'm either way, you know, I could take it or leave it. I could take it or leave it. I need the content, to be honest. You know, every 2 weeks, if I don't have a video idea, I can cover Iran and the strait's open or closed or open or closed. So to me, no problem. It helps your gold. Strait of Hormuz is not any reason behind the gold, really. What helps our gold is Scott Bessent desperately trying to save the treasury market. Hey, Atrioc, I've been watching your YouTube uploads from all your channels for over a year now. I've listened to LS since day one. Hey, I appreciate that. I was wondering if you looked into what's going on in Tennessee in reference to Marsha Blackburn. Not really. No, I saw a couple headlines, but I would need to learn more. What's going on in Tennessee with reference to Marsha Blackburn? She just saying some racist shit. What book did you recommend yesterday by advertising industry? Yeah, it's this one. It's called Subprime Attention Crisis. Still on my desk by Tim Huang. So that's the book if you want to check it out. Tonight's episode is one of the highest rated in the history of the show. 9.1 out of 10 on IMDb. Oh, beast. Beast. Atrioc has it ready like the Squeaks Pan bit. Me having a book that I've actually read, referencing it and pulling it on stream, is not the same as Squeaks pulling out a pan and pouring water. That's not the same thing, dude. That's not the same thing. It's not, that's not even similar. It's not even similar, bro. You're such a prop tuber. That is funny. That is a funny idea. That is a funny. Bro's in denial. Can I be honest with you guys? Can I say something for real? You guys are getting worse at spelling. I know it because I'm whooshing chats pretty regularly. I literally feel like every fucking second message I pull up is like completely. You can't. I think the children got left behind, George Bush. we should have a chat spelling bee. See if anyone can fucking spell, bro. Did you see the name of the person who won the... No, I did not. Triple. Over half of Tennessee didn't vote for the governor primary, and she's been refusing all debates. Wait a minute! Oh, you know what we gotta watch before we do Smallville? Dude, where is that? No, we have to watch that debate question. The Darlene Graham. This is Lindsey Graham's sister running for what? I think Senate in South Carolina. This is senator. This is like an important position. You have to run on a, you know, it's like an important. This is not like local town comptroller. This is one of the 52 senators in America. This is like, you know, this is a big deal. Or what are 100?
Senator, are Taiwan and the South China Sea national security issues for the United States? If so, why?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Are Taiwan and the South China Sea national security issues for the United States, and if so, why or how?
I'm just going to be honest here. I'm not on national security. I'm not that informed on national security, so... But I do support the military. My brother was in the Air Force for 33 years, so I will do everything I can to support the military. My dad was in the Army. I'm not a polished politician up here. National security is not my thing, not my area of expertise, but I do support the military.
Congressman, I'll give you a chance to respond. Senator...
That is a fucking crazy answer. You know what, though? First time a damn politician's been honest up there. But like, you know, the answer reveals that she has absolutely no idea about Taiwan, the South China Sea, America's relationship with China in that area, what it means, why Taiwan might be important, why any of this could matter. And being a senator is a really important role. They'd have to vote on that. That is like a flashpoint for U.S.-China conflict in the next 5. It's like an important thing to know. It's not something that's like, oh, it's one of many things you could know. It's like extremely important. My brother was in the military, so dude. That's like all my aunts and uncles could say the same thing. That doesn't make him qualified to be senator. My dad was in the military, in the Air Force for 30 years. They could say the same thing. Doesn't mean they know anything about. She's also too young. Can we agree on that? She's just too young. Needs to be older. It's so dumb. Gosh dang it, she's got that Graham charm. She's got that Lindsey Graham charm. Oh, man. I love it. Was kind of funny, though. It's like when you're caught in school, not knowing any, like, didn't do studying. When she asked to repeat the question, you know damn well you heard the question, Darlene, and you're trying to stall for time in real time. That was really funny. And then, wait a minute. Where's the follow-up? Yeah.
Many.
Then Sean Hannity goes on Fox News and defends it. Can I get this here?
And so this issue of Taiwan came up last night, and I know people have made a big deal about it. And I'm like, I wonder how many people around the country, if I gave them a map, could pick out Taiwan. I don't think many, and not just in, I mean the whole country, never mind South Carolina. Wow, even more.
Okay, first of all, that's not that's not a defense because everyone in the country's not running for senator. That's like if a pilot didn't know what the buttons did on the dash, and he's like, bro, I bet I could pick anyone in the cabin back there, and they wouldn't know the buttons either. It's like, bro, they're not trying to fly the damn plane. What are you fucking talking about? But then, okay, it's a little bit of a double standard because he recently...
Worse than Hillary, though, Radical Squad leader, AOC, simply could not answer basic questions about global affairs. This is about...
had recently slammed AOC because she had some answer in Berlin that was like lighter on Taiwan, I think. It was like not extremely well versed. It still understood a knowledge of the subject, but it was not extremely well versed. But when this person on his side can't answer at all, does not even have a basic stock answer. Oh, fuck, dude. Fuck. But she supports our troops. Does she? Because I think supporting our troops would maintain having a knowledge of what conflicts are worth fighting so that they're not being sent off to die in stupid wars. That you're not just voting and signing off on things that you have no fucking understanding of the consequences of or why they're happening. That is bad for the troops. I think the troops would prefer some knowledge behind the decisions. But her brother served for 30 years in the Air Force, so I don't think you understand that her brother was in the military. I thought it was so stupid. What is she polling at? South Carolina Senate winner. Oh my God. Bro, based on, let's say, betting market odds, Darlene Graham is 71% lock to win the Republican Senate nomination. And then obviously it's South Carolina. So Republicans have an 89% chance of winning. So if everything goes according to the odds, she almost certainly will be a senator. That's so fucked. That's so fucked. Oh, man, that is cooked. Oh my god, dude. Mugiwara likes thinking of the 11 months. Atrioc hates to see a successful woman. Yeah, it's probably that. It's probably my deep latent sexism that's making me criticize her answer. It really is normal for a senator to not know shit about one of the major geopolitical events facing America right now. I think you're just jealous of her knowledge. Bro, you love Trump though, the double standard. Yeah, it is like when you lay it out like that, how I'm a constant supporter of Donald J. Trump when he said some silly things, and then I throw Darlene Graham under the bus. It does feel like, fuck, maybe you got me. Maybe it's like it is a bit of a double standard. Her earnestness for being dumb is admirable. That's how low the standard has gotten. You know, but you're joking, but I feel the same way. In that, like, the standard for senators has gotten so low that I was like, hey, well, at least she was honest about not knowing shit. At least she was like, yeah, well, it's not really my forte. It's like, but if you zoom out for 1 second, that's so insane. That's so insane. A few hours with A1 and she can learn the important things? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Big A should run in South Carolina. Listen, it seems like you could send anyone out for the Republican Party and they would win because it's a lock state. But I wish they wouldn't send her. Darlene Graham. Do you have the right brother? I mean, listen, I could say my dad was in the Air Force for. Listen, I'm no expert on national security issues, but my daddy was in the military for 34 years, and my uncle's in the military, and my other uncle's in the military. All right, so I support our troops. I support our military. And that's why what was the question? What was the question? What is the Strait of Hormuz? Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's just not my forte. I don't know. I really don't know, but I support our troops. I don't fuck with all this straight and gay bullshit. The other side of it is, listen, I don't support the Strait of Hormuz because I don't see sexual identity. To me, everyone is equal. Okay. So that's, yeah. Do you think if you live in a state like South Carolina where it's locked, but you go to school in like Michigan where it should change you? If you can you do that? I don't know. I actually don't know the rules on that. But yeah, I would actually say voting in South Carolina kind of a waste of time. Not cosmically, but for this election cycle, let's be real. Yeah, it would be better to do that. I do feel like you should have to live in the state you represent. Yeah. I do think that. People that move to a place or a district just to find an easy seat so they can win it, then live in DC, that shit is annoying. It's just grifting the system. My senator does that. Kind of the voters' fault on that one. Yeah, I mean, here's the dark secret, bro. I'm going to be real. It's the voters' fault on a lot of it. Listen, I obviously am I'm making fun of Darlene Graham here, but this whole thing comes back to people not giving a fuck and having zero standards and not like, yeah, of course. And not voting. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's kind of more fun to make fun of Darlene Graham because that was a genuinely stupid thing to do. And it's also just like the arrogance, I think. So like, I don't know. They just assume you should be one of the 100 senators in a country of 300 million when you just know that you don't know jack shit about the complicated problems facing the United States. I just think that takes fucking balls. How's your busy Gavin Newsom doing? Are you trying to say how's your boy Gavin Newsom? Yeah. I guess he's not doing that well. At least in the betting markets. I don't know where he's at. He meant Bussy. All right. Yeah, I included this in my prez, so I'm probably going to talk about it when I finish that. But you know, I think the short of it is that Besson has been just fucking running around trying to plug all these different leaks in our system. You know, like trying to bail out the yen and then trying to bail out the long dated US treasuries and then like trying to bail out the oil market. And it's like everything he's doing isn't working. It's all super short term and desperate. And what's interesting about it is rather than have its intended effect, like he would be better off doing nothing. Rather than have its intended effect, it's actually spooking the market because they're like, oh my God, if he's doing this, it must be really bad. It must be desperate. And so like there's many, many owners of US treasuries who don't pay that much attention. You know, it's a real buy and hold type thing for like state pension funds and huge foreign banks and insurance. Like a lot of people buy it because they have tons of dollars and they need to put something. And a lot of them are waking up to the fact like, hey, these are not the safest hold. What you're telling me, the bond vigilante. Okay, I just want to do a little bit of redefinition here in case you hear this word. When people say bond vigilante, it sounds like some kind of like cool badass trader. A bond vigilante is just when someone out there doesn't buy your debt. That's what whenever US goes, hey, will you buy our debt? And then someone goes, no. Now they're suddenly a bond vigilante. Like the entire naming scheme is really funny because you're not doing anything. It's like the absence of action. So, yeah, just a funny thing you might hear. I'm a bit of a bond vigilante. Yeah, like anyone in chat who has not bought treasuries is a bond vigilante. Call me a sex vigilante. Wait, chat's got some. Even at late night, they got some. That's good. Did you see the guy who said data centers need to be called something different, like Galaxy Castle, so it sounds cool to the public? He came up with the name Galaxy Castle. Yeah, data centers are becoming a truly bipartisan political kryptonite, to use a Superman reference. Republicans and Democrat voters universally are toxic towards data center. And so everybody's starting to flip. I think there was a leaked message from internal Republican comms about this. But then also you can see all in the same day, all in 24 hours, everyone's putting out how they're anti-data center. And everyone's trying to use it. Because in some states, Democratic challengers are screaming data center at their opponent to get to win. And in some states, Republicans are screaming at their opponents to win. Everyone's trying to be the most anti-data center because it's actually a political fucking windfall. Call them freedom factories. I mean, listen, I'm probably less anti-data center than most. I think like the water stuff is super misinformation. But the problem with data centers right now is that the local government that sets it up is like offering insane tax breaks. They don't create jobs after they're first built. And so the town gets nothing. They get nothing out of it. So like it's a situation where it's it's like a stadium problem. Everyone isn't that strong against data centers, so they build next to your home. Yeah, that's everything. That's people's stance on nuclear power or anything, like everything. Everyone is a NIMBY about building things near them. Just makes sense, I guess. Yeah, it's just a nuanced thing is what I'll say. But I will say that if you're going to ask someone to build them near them, you have to give them something. It's just it's a exchange. Okay? If you're like, "Hey, small town, we're going to build a data center here." They have to get something out of it. And right now they're not. They're getting bad deals and lies. I would be fine about nuclear power in my backyard. I don't know about my backyard, but I would not have any problem living near one. Like, within the recommended amount of square miles or whatever. But yeah, I don't think that'd be sick, actually. We lived relatively close to one in Arizona. Me when I secretly want superpowers like the Hulk. I want to party at the Galaxy Castle. That would be sick, dude. Smallville is back. Is this the first episode back, or you missed a bunch? You missed some truly classic ones, to be honest. Here, I'll watch it in probably 9 minutes. I'll watch Smallville. Yeah, I took a huge break on Smallville, and then I started watching again, and it was the first episode back was so peak that I kept going. Otherwise, I probably would have stopped. I thought it was gonna be a one and done, but I got hooked back in by how fucking messy the show is. It's filled with drama. Okay. Jason Kelsey ad telling viewers to mail their piss to data centers.
AI data centers waste millions of gallons of water. That's why Liquid Death and Garage Beer have decided to team up. We want your pee to cool these data centers.
We want your pee. Please give us your pee. Let's pee on computers together. 'Cause we need lots of pee. Endless gallons of pee. Join our important endeavor. We want your pee. Please give us your pee.
Gross.
Let's be on computers together and save humanity. We want your pee.
With Garage Beer's classic light beer and Liquid Death sparkling energy, the light beer of energy drinks, it's never been easier to create pee.
Let's be on computers together and save humanity.
So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and have another Garage Beer or Liquid Death sparkling energy. Then send your pee to the AI data center of your choice. We even make it easy with these collectible, sealable mugs.
I didn't love that ad, to be honest. Maybe it's okay because everyone's so. I mean, anti-data center is like it's like an 82, 18 issue, bipartisan. People are really mad about it, so maybe it's popular. But I don't think like having people sip your beer next to big glasses of pee is a great image. Boomberg, thank you for the prime. The issue is they waited till the end to say it, so it just looks like a weird pee fetish thing. I don't know about. You might be reading it. You might be adding that fetish part. It was gross. I don't think it looked like a pee fetish. But I do think you show the like, can of your beer logo out and then cut to someone drinking piss. Like, I don't know if David Ogilvy would fucking put that in the all-timers, bro. I don't know if that's like a It's about to start, Cassidy Bark. Bro, you said this like 4 times now. I'm trying to look past your message, the King Pelican. I'm trying to find someone not spamming one joke, hoping to get whooshed. I was waiting for it to be quiet. What a piece of shit, bro. Peace, 72. Thank you for the 41 months. Okay. All right. Was there anything else I want to say? No, not really. I honestly want to work on this press more. So I'm going to watch Smallville. I heard this is one of the best episodes, 9.1 out of 10 on IMDb. I heard it's a heater. I heard it's a banger. I believe it's called Rosetta. Okay. Go get some snacks, go get some drinks. Number 1. Wait. This episode aired February 25th, 2003.